Good morning everyone, it is Thursday 6:50 and this warm-up is going to have to be kind of quick because I need fucking shit. So no trades were taken yesterday, or when you guys are watching this, no trades had been taken on Wednesday. I'm really putting an effort in to discipline myself to not trade on high impact news days. I'll be honest, I even forced myself not to particularly look at the charts or look at the charts while they were live happening. Watching TJR's bootcamp, I've got a lot of good advice off that, and I feel like if I'm going to follow TJR's stuff, I might as well follow it to the T, and what he says is avoid high impact news days. So I'm just going to be his bitch and fucking avoid high impact news days. But I've got a plan. Not for today, but for like the future, which I was going to propose to you guys. So my plan is, given that by the start of January my account is break even or above, I'm going to start risking 2% per trade, because I realised if I had risked 2% per trade since the very beginning, I would have passed my phase 1 and almost passed my phase 2. Well, maybe not past my phase 2, but the phase 1 evaluation would have been passed. But guys, let me know if that's stupid. I might start risking 2%, given start of January break-even account, because we are in a bit of drawdown right now. One trade can get me out of it. One trade will get me out of drawdown, so that's why I'm not worried. But for now, I guess we'll just stick to the 1% risk daily. And yeah, I mean, I haven't blown an account. Well, I haven't blown my Forex account yet. I quite like the Forex account, and I'll tell you why, because there's no time pressure. There's no rush, which is mentally really nice. Because with the futures account, I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but with a futures account, it's a monthly payment, so you have to pay the prop firm every month for the account. So I kind of think that fucked with me a bit. You know, I'm like, oh, I gotta pay this every month, I might as well try and pass it really quick. You know, that's probably what I'm subconsciously thinking. But it's okay. I know we blew that account, but it's a learning lesson of what not to do. And with the Forex account, I mean, I've traded this Forex account for about like probably 40 days now and haven't blown it. The fact I haven't blown it is pretty impressive. In 40 days, 40 trading days roughly. Maybe it's 30 trading days, it's probably more like 30 trading days, but regardless, most people blow the account in the first week, 2 weeks. My futures account. We do have unemployment later, 1:30 PM my time, 8:30 New York time. So we'll see. We will see what happens. I will not be trading that, obviously. But it's not super high impact news. It's red folder news, but it's not super high impact. So I'll be trading today. Obviously, that's why we got a video going. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Let me know what you guys think of my idea to risk 2% instead of 1% in the comments. Obviously not with December price action. The reason I'm saying January is obviously I'll have like 2 more weeks of experience by then, because I'll take a week off at the end of December. But everyone knows December price action is shitty, so I've heard. Therefore, I don't want to start risking more in December. So is it a good time to do it in January, if do it at all? Because it's only a £10,000 account. Not my money, prop firm money. So it's only cost me £60. So is it worth risking a bit more? Because it's not like I've risked loads for the account. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, experts. Right, pre-market analysis time. Alright everyone, so welcome to the pre-market analysis. I've had a look. The only thing I want to trade is GBP USD. So that's all we're going to trade, so let's get into that. Alright, so for real, GU does look pretty nice to me. I'll show you what's going on. So daily, we are in an uptrend. However, we have wicked into this fair value gap so many times. I think it's just going to go down. Not far, like down to here. Although we did take this sell side here, I still think we're looking for shorts. Reason being, we just swept sell side, wicked it on this 4-hour candle. 1 hour, same kind of deal. Or if we sell on the 4-hour, shorts will be definitely invalid in this fair value gap here. 100% shorts invalid by then. But if we go on the 1 hour, 1 hour, we have this, which is similar to the 4-hour one, so shorts will be invalid once we're down here, for sure. I mean, shorts are invalid by the time we sweep this relative equal sell side. But right now, longs are looking, I mean, shorts are looking really good. Got a bit of bearish momentum going down. We inversed a fair value gap that I really wanted to inverse. On the 5-minute, we've inversed this. Well, we haven't closed yet, but 20 seconds till the candle closes, so that's looking amazing. 1 minute now. I mean, this looks like a mega entry here. A little bit too early for me to have entered, but I mean, this looks like a mega entry. However, I mean, we're getting so many entries here. This right here. But that's it for the pre-market analysis. I'll just wait for a fair value gap. Granted, it's not too low down here, and we'll take it, and I'll update you guys on how it goes. Okay, so right now, I'm making breakfast. Guys, do not have carbs for your breakfast, or at least don't have many carbs. My breakfast, 3 eggs, egg whites, avocado, feta cheese, boom. Okay, I do have some rice cakes, but rice cakes have barely any carbs anyway. But yeah, guys, don't slow your brain down in the morning. You need to be sharp for trading, even though I always lose. But maybe if I had carbs, I would have lost this, and I would have taken it and lost it.
Do I want to I don't know if I can take one. No, we just took that out. Yeah, we just took out by so we tapped it. Yeah, like we tapped that there. Like, granted, it could push down lower, but granted, I wouldn't be surprised if it does push down lower. I don't know. No, I'm not going to take it. I'll see how it plays out.
Alright, so London session is over. New York session is just about to start. We didn't take any trades in London, but we'll go over a full post-market analysis later. Right now, we're going to do some New York pre-market analysis. I'm still going to be looking for a trade today. So, 4-hour. We had swept that for London session, swept these buy sides, relative buy sides. We dropped down, but I didn't see anything I liked. Also, majority of this was kind of like after London session. We've got sweep of this sell side here. We're currently wicking 1 hour. That's the deal. We're also this 1 hour fair value gap, or we just wicked into it. So that's giving me some nice bullish confirmation. Now, what am I looking for on the 15-minute? We're not even going to bother with anything lower right now, because all we're waiting for on the 15-minute is this right here to get inversed, as in pushed through, broken. Then my longs will be looked for. We'll go to EU. 4-hour. You can see we've swept. Well, we haven't even swept that on the 4-hour. But the bias is pretty bearish. Pretty bearish bias going on the 4 hour. However, on the 1 hour, we have got a sweep of these buy sides, so it's kind of contradicting. Because I don't really have a reason to go short, to be honest. Apart from the fact, or like my reason to go short is because we're in a downtrend, but my reason to go long is because we've just swept these buy sides. But in fact, we haven't really, if we were going to sweep them, we probably would have swept them by now. I'll probably just sack off EU for the rest of the day. We'll go to GJ, because this was looking alright. There's a lot of shit clunked on here, so this is obviously bullish. There's a bit of a bullish bias going on. Whoop. Daily, pretty bullish. Okay, cool. We've assessed that. I don't really see an argument. Now, 1 hour. We have pushed down here, swept these buy sides. Sorry, swept the sell side. Boom. Sweep. Now, if we go to the 15-minute, we are waiting for an inversion, or, matter of fact, sorry, forgot to point this out. We're also in a 1 hour fair value gap from there to there. We'll just delete that because it's kind of annoying. So, there would be no reason to short this, being in a fucking gap like that. 15-minute, we're just waiting for an inversion, so that was my first point I was looking for. This. We have to bear in mind, we have unemployment rates coming out at, well, 9:30 or 8:30. No. 1:30 my time. I don't know what time that is in the US. 1:30 my time, so in 35 minutes we've got unemployment rates. So hopefully unemployment can, kind of like go up a bit. And then after unemployment's been released, then we'll start looking for trades. Yeah, that's the plan for New York. I'm gonna go back to school. Fuck, I got a detention. Whatever. At least I can sit in the detention happy, knowing I've traded properly. Because I'm gonna keep trading properly. Alright, so we're in school, psychology class. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's really not ideal being in school trading because I can't have a proper pre-market analysis. Obviously today I did because I was able to go home, but most days I can't even analyze it properly pre-market. And in this situation, you're just rushing, man. Like you don't want to get told off by the teacher for trading, but you want to trade at the same time. This is what I'm going to get into later on. So you see, I kind of just have to tab off the charts. If the teacher steps behind me, I'm right at the front of the classroom as well. I literally chose to sat there. What a dumbass move.
Like, stop Harry's ass getting that up. What booklet?
It is.
Under the book read.
Oh yeah. There you go.
But you just write inaccurate. Not actually like corrected the answer.
Okay, post-market analysis. Now, it's the end of the day, and I did take a trade, as you guys probably saw. But we took an L. Now, I know exactly why we took an L, but I do want to go into some psychology kind of mindset opinions I have, or thoughts I have, which is kind of specific to me as a person, and maybe not relatable to other people, but we'll get into that. But right now, let's get into the markets. Going on the daily, we closed bearish. Okay, so let's take a look at the trade I didn't take, starting London session. So, London session, it was so fucking bad. I'm so glad I didn't take a trade, bruh. So, 3 a.m. London Open. The big move happened prior to London Open, so we'll just go on the 1 minute sheet. You know what? No, I do have some stuff to show on here. So, 15-minute, we swept these. Boom, swept. Hourly highs, swept. Down, inverse this fair value gap. So now I'm looking for shorts, but you can see on the open, we actually sweep these sell side lows, relative equal lows, which is why I never took a trade. And as you can see, I mean, it would have played out, but it would have taken a very long fucking time, and I'm glad I didn't take it. I'm glad I didn't take it. And if I did take it, it probably would have been close to break even anyway. So we'll go on the 1 minute, and I'll show you what I wanted to take, but held myself back from taking. So yo. Okay, so this is what I wanted to take. You see, market open, we get that. Boom. But my issue is, it's a really nice fair value gap. We get an instant retrace. However, before we got that retrace, we actually swept this fucking sell side. And even if we didn't, we were so close to sweeping sell side anyway. So, shorts, that's why I was like, should I take it? Should I take it? No! Didn't take it. Anyway, something that could have been taken before market actually opened, but not that long before, would have been this. Because sell side is all the way down here, so we're above the 50%, and stops would have gone there, TP would have gone 2 to 2, so there. Boom, that would have been a nice trade. Or even this up here. I mean, this was 7:30, 7:40, so like 40 minutes before market opened, which is why I didn't take any of this stuff. But you can see the trades that I wanted already played out before the market opened. I probably could have taken this one, but I'm just proud of myself because that's progress right there, guys. That is progress, because I saw a trade that I missed and I saw another opportunity, but I saw the reason why not to take the trade and I didn't take the fucking trade. But we did take this one, which was fucking dog shit, man. Okay. Calm down. Let's just clear the chat. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's bend and together for now and forever. Okay, buddy. Okay, so swept these relative equal lows. Boom, swept them. It looked like we were coming up on the 1 hour, but we'll go to the 15 minute. Boom. So we swept it here. Dome. Here's the problem. I needed this fair value gap to inverse, and I knew I did. And I saw this candle was filled up here, and I was like, right, it's gonna inverse. Let's fucking get in. So, come to the 1 minute. 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 Come to the. Where are we going? Okay, this was my trade. Boom. That was my trade, and obviously, because we never closed above here, you can see this shaded box is where the 15-minute fair value gap needed to be inversed. It started inversing, but the 15-minute candle hadn't closed above it. Now, this leads me on to my psychological talk. So I'm thinking, right, obviously New York session's a great session to trade, but I feel like because I've already been awake for about 8 hours, my brain just doesn't operate the same as it does on London. Also, I'm always in a session New York, always in a lesson. London, I have an hour of London session. The first hour of London session, granted I'm walking about, granted I'm probably eating my breakfast, but the first hour of London session, I don't have a lesson. So that's a massive advantage for me as a personal individual. That's an advantage for me. My brain, I feel like it's fatigued by New York. I knew I should have looked out for that fair value gap to get inverse, but I feel like I'm so cooked by that point, so far into the day, that my brain just doesn't work the same, and I kind of forget shit, and I'm not performing at my peak 99.9% like I am on London session. I need to stop convincing myself to trade New York. There's nothing wrong in New York, but there is for me, because I'm my own person, and I say fucking there's something wrong with that shit. So If I take a New York trade tomorrow, I'm going to be fucking pissed. See you guys tomorrow.